You're about to hear, we swear, the best star rappers of the year. So, cheerio, yell, scream, bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Greetings, Big Easy Fantasy Football League. I'm your host, Doug. And this right here is my co-host,
Doug.
And this is the Doug and Doug Show. Now look, week 2 was wild. Points flying everywhere. Some teams looking like they dropped platinum records, and others sounding like a mixtape was made in the basement. But hey, fantasy football, one week you Biggie, the next week you Vanilla Ice. I'm about some ice, baby. Speaking of ice, I'm iced up. I'm iced out. Got the rollie on, got the bling on. I'm shining.
I see you shining. Man, they always be hating when you shining.
They hate when a brother shine, man. You know,
man, hate when you shining, man. I ain't hating on you shining, man. I appreciate that.
Don't hate on the brother.
I know. That's a lot
I
of
got
little
a fresh cut. I got a fresh shade.
Okay.
I'm shining.
All right. I see you shining.
I'm doing my day.
Folks that be shining, rappers always really are shining. And you kind of had some hints at it, so I guess y'all should know that's what our theme is going to be for this week. We're going all in on, hip hop legends, iconic rappers, Hall of Fame flows, the kind of names that built the game. You know what I'm saying? And just like in fantasy, some teams put up the hot bars, so hot that they look like they belong in the booth, while others couldn't get signed. Hey, look, I'm
can't get a record deal.
I may be talking about myself, but hey,
can't get a record deal.
Yeah, man. So this time we're gonna blend, some beats with some touchdowns, some punchlines with some pick sixes, and we're gonna start with the headline battle because we got Mr. Benson Backbreakers and the Cuticle Killers. So what you thinking, man?
Man, look here, Benson Backbreakers versus Cuticle Killers. What we say, the Cuticle Killers, man, they pulled up like 2023 Kanye. Messy, confusing, and nobody buying tickets. Phoenix with 5, Hampton with 3. That's a TMZ rant energy. A-Chain and Jameson tried, but the rest just disappeared. However, what you got to say about Benson
Man,
DB3?
Yeah, they did look kind of like Kanye on the college dropout side of things, hit after hit. I'm a Rod had 42, Jonathan Taylor had 34, Smith and Jigba had 21. That's 97 from just 3 guys. Everything was working, and the final was what, 154 to 98. That's pretty big blowout.
Yeah. But and then there's my man right there, man. He hiding. He got that MAGA hat, man. He doing craziness now. So
yeah, Kanye, man. Look, that's how it was. That's how it ended up. The Backbreakers, good Kanye.
Yeah, MAGA hat. Kanye lost, offbeat, catching L's. And oh yeah, by the way, I picked Miami PD to win. I locked that in against the Benson Backbreakers. And I caught flack from that from old Uncle Ben's daddy.
Oh,
but
yeah?
look here, he would have won. He would have whooped your ass if he wouldn't have changed his name. Because I said Miami PD was going to win. I ain't say nothing about no damn Cuticle Killers. I don't give a damn why you changed your name. Miami PD was going to win.
Yeah, he was trying to stab our quarterback.
Well, look,
paint his nails and all that kind of crap.
Now we got your boy, our boy, Seminole G versus what's next? What's next versus Seminole G? What do they have?
Yeah, this was a real kind of all eyes on me type of drama. Seminole G edges what's next barely 100.28 to 100.1. That's a 0.18 difference. Drake May went off for 30. Did not expect that. But Drake May actually kind of good, man. CD dropped 23. But what's next got sunk by Matt Gay, a kicker with -3.
-3? Man, that's not a kicker. That's a drive-by. Pac said, I ain't mad at you, but if I lost by 0.18 because of my kicker, I'd be furious. That's like Pac walking in the death row, man, with no verses ready. Come on, what's next?
Yeah, Seminole G really didn't even light it up exactly. I mean, they had Tucker Craycraft or Kraft, whatever the name is, drop 27 on a Thursday night as a tight end. Wasn't nobody checking for him. Yeah, Herbert got 20, Gibbs with 19. He didn't really have a full album of hits, but just enough singles to go platinum.
Just enough. Seminole G was Pac dropping double discs, and what's next was just waiting on Detox. All that hype, all that talk, and then gone in a Whisper. They ain't what's next. They what's forgotten.
Damn, that is true. But we're gonna move over to your matchup.
Yeah, no smoke
Yeah.
versus the dog pound. Go ahead, man. Go on, light me up. It's all
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Hey man, I'm just saying, No Smoke kind of lived up to the name this week. He went full Snoop mode. He ain't leave no smoke. He had all the smoke. He didn't leave no smoke out there. Man, Daniel Jones. Yes, Daniel Jones with 27. James Cook with 30. Puka Nakua with 27. And even the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, dropped 26. That's 166 total. Highest score in the league. Every track was a banger.
Man, that beat down on dog pound, man, that was with no smoke. No smoke. That's disrespectful. Snoop selling smokeless fire pits, and you out here torching my squad without even lighting up. Lamar gave me 34 points. McCaffrey 22. But the rest of my crew, man, they was on the couch watching Martha Stewart, man, and they was smoking up with Snoop.
Yeah. Yeah, Dog Pound had Lamar cooking, but Evans and Hunter combined for just 15. Defense even gave you negative points. That's kind of how a blowout ends up happening.
Blowout. Hold on, man. Hold on. That wasn't a blowout. That was a house fire. No smoke. He more like all gas, no brakes. But don't worry, the dog pound don't stay down long. We'll be back, and when we do, we bring in the smoke.
Okay.
Now, what
Yeah.
about this next lineup? The Get Fresh
Yeah.
crew versus the Redeem team. Nice pick, by the way. I like that, man.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
though it's at my demise, I still like it, man, because
Yeah, it's pretty
it's
cool.
pretty raw. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
don't do
pretty
that no more. Go
all
ahead.
right, all right, yeah. Yeah, Redeem Team, he played like blueprint Jay-Z. He was precise in everything. Everything was clicking. Neighbors dropped 40 in that
Ooh, he dropped 40.
overtime. Man, he was balling too. That was a hell of a game, and they kept going back and forth.
Man, did you see that touchdown pass? The boy he threw that ball, and Malik Neighbors just reached out like this, and when his hands came down and he rolled over, I said, "Oh, he didn't catch that ball." And they said, "He caught that ball. He caught that ball." I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I
No, no, man, it was insane. I watched that one. That was good. Baker added 22 points on Monday night. Devontae Adams chipped in a little bit for him. That's his dynasty formula right there, and it earned them to win, 106 to 86. What about 20, man?
Meanwhile, the Get Fresh crew looked more like Kingdom Come Jay-Z. Overhyped, undelivered. Tyreek gave him 19. Jefferson chipped in. But the rest of the squad went, what? Ghost? That ain't fresh. That ain't clean. That's just dusty. We're going to call you the Get Dusty crew.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, the Redeem Team moves to 1-1, and it looks dangerous if Neighbors keeps up this wide receiver one, attitude. I mean, like I fought a 0-2, and that's back-to-back weeks under 90 points, man.
Yeah, man. Okay. Look, I hear you, but you're not the Get Fresh crew. You the Get Washed crew. They threw your ass in the tub, man, and brought you out clean. 2 L's already. Jay said men lie, women lie, numbers don't. And these numbers say you trash. Look here, man. I'm going to give you some other advice Jay-Z said. Stop hustling backwards. Don't hustle backwards, man. Hustle forward, man. You know what I'm saying? When you hustling backwards, you 0-2.
Yeah, yeah. Well, look, we ain't talking about that no more. Let's just go on to the next
Okay.
matchup. I don't even want to worry about that.
All right, okay.
Let's talk about Skegee and 0-16. So Skegee, this one reminds me of the notorious Big, right? He came in
Yeah. Juicy.
like Biggie and Juicy. Yeah, he started from the bottom. Lineups all good. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott with 28 to set the tone. Debo and Marvin Harrison Jr. pitched in. They was filling in verses, and the Bills defense even dropped a hook worth about 15. 109-87. Oh, excuse me, the 97. Skegee had this one flowing a lot smoother than any other Brooklyn classic.
Yeah, but 0-16 was looking like Biggie's warning. Every time they think they about to blow, Burrow and Saquon let them down. Devontae Adams had a verse, yeah, but the rest of that roster, straight 10 crack commandments on what not to do in fantasy. You know what? I like the one he do where he said, don't get high off your own supply. But that's all right. Skeegee's Big Papa and 0-16, just another one of those players Biggie told y'all to kick in the dough.
Yeah, and I want to make a correction. I said Devontae Adams from that last one. It was Devontae Smith in the previous matchup.
Yeah, we know you was getting beat so bad, man. You probably
You
just
know,
lost
I didn't
your.
know who was it. I thought it was
There you
Octopus.
go.
That's Octopus that hit me. He was getting me from all over the
There's an
place.
octopus out there.
Yeah, it
Really,
was.
really, an octopus, really?
All right, man. So, hey, look, this is a good little matchup right here. Show me TDs
Show
and
me TDs and get your own switch, which she made him get his own switch this week.
Yeah, man. She came out like the Carter 3, man. That's that prime Lil Wayne, like unstoppable. Jamar Chase 39. Even with a hurt Joe Burrow. Even with a hurt Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase got 39. I mean, hell,
Hmm.
they said I'm gonna get it to him because I know he gonna get it. He gonna
He
do what
gonna
he
get
gonna
it.
do with it. Mahomes had 24. Irvin chipped in with 18. That's 133 points. She had the second highest total of the week. Every track was a hit, just like the
Man,
classic Wayne mixtapes.
I've been telling y'all, man, show me TD's got some skill. Okay, so be careful on that one. But look here. Now while show me TD's was lighting it up, get your own switch was sounding like Rebirth Wayne. All
Oh,
auto tune, no bars. Uh, Flowers gave him 14, Jacobs 14, but outside of that, nothing but skip tracks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, that ain't a mixtape. That's a mess. Final score 133 to 86. Show me TDs evens up at 1-1. While get your own switch drops to 1-1 and looks shaky without star power. Couldn't even be saved by white Jesus.
yeah. I think he ended up having like 5, 6 points, something like that. It was crazy. He didn't
It
even
was
ball.
crazy, man.
But show me TDs is Weezy F baby, and the F is for fantasy. Now, get your own switch. Your F is for flop because that's what happened. All right, I forgot. Yeah, here we go. Weezy F baby with Jamar Chase and Patrick Mahomes celebrating that win over y'all. Even though Lil Wayne probably need to be like 5 inches shorter.
Man, yeah, Lil Wayne stand on the stool, man.
Yeah. No, they all sitting on the stool and his feet just hanging on like. All right, man.
Okay,
Good
hey,
matchup.
so look here. Now we got the house and not up for games.
Yeah. The house that was supposed to be Dre's, 2001, right? This week sounded like also, that detox that never dropped. Jalen Hurts only gave him 10. Keon Coleman barely hit 6, even though he went off and made us a lot of money last week.
Mm.
And even AJ Brown couldn't say the tracks. That's 2 weeks in a row. AJ Brown ain't really had no good targets. Outside of B. John's 24 and a decent kind of bench verse, if you want to say it, from Roma Dunze, whole lineup flatlined at about 75.
Ooh, not up for games. They came out like Dre with Snoop. That's old school. Clean, polished, hitting every beat. Boom, boom. Jaden Daniels dropped 23. Boom, boom. Javante with 25. Boom, boom. Straight fire. Even with Tony Pollard and Christopher Olave kept the bass knocking. Boom, boom. 108, 75. The house sounded like static and not up for games. Man, she sounded straight like them beats from Dre, man. The monster beats.
Yeah, dog. And you know what's worse? The house even had Tua turn the ball over, sitting on the bench, dropping 25. Yeah. Odunze had 34, I think, from the bench. That's crazy, man. And didn't even it's tough, but you know what's crazy? It could have flipped the whole album. You could have had a side B. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They left the hits in the vault, just like Prince did, and you can't win leads with unreleased tracks. Not up for games took the stage. The house got booed off of it. Next week, they better come correct, or this season might be straight detox.
Great detail all season. All right, man. It's your time to shine, player. So we got our week 3 preview. This is
Yeah,
what we
yeah.
coming up. What you think? What you locking in? Let us know.
Okay, so I had to battle with my brother there this week, old Uncle Ben's daddy. So I'm gonna have to throw 2, maybe 3 locked ins this week.
Oh,
We got the
dang.
Get Fresh crew and No Smoke. Man, No Smoke is a steamroller. Get Fresh crew about to go to what?
No,
No?
I ain't going 0-3. I can't do
0
it,
and
man.
3. 0
Nah, I
and
can't
3.
do it.
And
Nah.
No Smoke he about to come up. So I'm gonna say No Smoke on that one. Show me TDs and Seminole G. Seminole G, man, you was crawling, man. You barely got that. You were a nose hair beyond what's next. That ain't gonna work with Show Me TDs. She takes no prisoners. All right. That's Foxy Brown right there. And if y'all know anything about black exploitation, Foxy Brown, she got a 22, man. She gonna pull it out. Boom, boom, 2 in the head. Then we got the house and the dog pound. I hate to beat up on my nephew, but I'm gonna have to. Dog pound will win. The house will run out of toilet paper. Skegee and what's next? Well, I can tell you what's next. 0-3. You hear me? What's next? And look here, what's next? I just want you to know, man. We baptize everybody like this when they come into the league for the first time. You really should have been at the draft, man, live, getting it in and making your comments, because because you weren't, we making you pay for it right now. Then we got I don't know what his name gonna be. I told him he could change his name to Doug last week, but he hard-headed. He don't listen.
Yeah,
I
that
told
would
him
have
Miami
been
PD last week. He changed the Cuticles. Okay, you know what? Be who you gonna be against Get Your Own Switch, but go get your own switch, because Get Your Own Switch is gonna get you with your own switch. Now, 0-16 is about to eke out a win. He is going to come from behind and win against Not Up for Games. I'm calling it, I'm calling it, I'm calling it, and I'm locking that one in.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, lock in on that. All right, then. 0-16 is going to get his first win against Not Up for Games. Heard that. It's easy lock it. Really,
now, we got this last matchup is a battle of Omega Sci-Fi. We got Benson Backbreakers, one of the founding members of Omega Sci-Fi, Uncle Ben's daddy from 1911, against the Redeem team, a new brother from 2010, 20, one of them 20s, man. He in this century, right? So the founding father, I say, will take this one, and I'm gonna lock it in with the founding father.
Oh, so the Battle of the
Double lockdown, double lock.
Double lockdown, Battle of the Bros goes to the old bruh.
The old bros, man. The old bros. Gonna put some act right on them.
All right. All right. Good deal, man. Oswald, thank you for walking us through your thoughts on the week 3 matchups. And
even though you don't appreciate it.
Whatever, I feel like, man, we should have kept HU Bison in the league under anything, because now, like, ain't nobody to be that low, man. Why I'm paying for all of that? You was the one talking about it more. I ain't really say. No, I said a lot of stuff too. It's like karma coming back on me.
Man, look, all I'm gonna say is if HU Bison was in the league right now,
everybody
would be saying, at least I ain't HU Bison.
Exactly. Damn, he done put it.
Yeah, they saying at least I ain't get Fresh Crew. Never mind.
Yeah, man. All right, look, whatever. You know what? When I'm thinking about my fresh perspective, I'm sitting here at 0-2, like a mixtape, nobody downloaded, looking real bad in the standings. Ain't no way to sugarcoat it, man. I don't look good at all. But you know what? Hip hop, it teaches you resilience. You feel me? Biggie said it best. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. So, you know what? I'm still fighting. I'm still writing verses. And when the beat flips, I'ma be ready. Yeah, it's ugly now, but trust me, there's a comeback track in the works. Y'all just wait on it.
Look here, man. It was an ugly week. It was a fluke. Like one of them Dre leaks that wasn't supposed to see the light of day. Don't get it twisted. I'm coming back stronger too. My lineup is locked. I'm ready to drop a classic. I'm going old school, old school, old school. And oh, by the way, Uncle Ben's daddy, also known as Benson Backbreakers, listen up close now, because I carved this part out just for you. You walking around here like you Big Papa, but when it's time to face me, I'm going to treat you just like Ja Rule at a 50 Cent concert. Career-ending performance. And I'm dropping the mic.
Well, look, man, I appreciate you for coming through and sharing your fresh perspective with the league here. We have a Thursday night matchup that should be pretty solid. The Miami Dolphins are going in. Well, I don't know if they're going in, but I know they're playing the Bills. Divisional matchup. So it should be a pretty good one. That's happening for Thursday night football. So make sure you got your lineup set. I'm not 100% sure who Monday night is. You got anything else to say while I look that up?
Hey, man, time to start getting them payments in. That's all I'm going to tell you. I know y'all hearts are weak, but your pockets are full. So I'm like Reverend Ike. Don't send me the money that jingles. I like the quiet money. The money that just folds up and sits in your wallet.
All right, that's a good point. Yeah, get your money into the commissioner if you need help to do that.
250.
Uh,
250.
you can reach out to either Young Doug or Old Doug, respectively, and we will get you set up. Lions and Ravens are the Monday night game, and there's nobody on the bye this week. So get it in, get to the waivers, do what y'all got to do, and appreciate y'all for watching. We'll catch you next week.
And I'm out.